Namar ke jingbom simkhia, nelek bom sutnyo ke sorkar pdeng, kalau ke jingjaya snam ha Manipur, kebala nek menta, nriu panai tam, ha babun kimin simbriu, kila duno, bat ki ying kisem, kila pra, lajat ha ke jingjaya kan at. Kakan hun kiseng bahalang hapok ke syatri, jokan North East Student Organization, kala penlong ke jingeki, dak basyong kalain mungor, haborok ki jela, jong katan syatri lam mingi. Ya kan ke jingki kepala penlong kum kadak man pynrem juri ke jingbom le ke sorkar pdeng ban le hak man penkut no ya ke kami snam kepala jia ha Manipur. Ya kan ke jingki kepala penlong kum kadak man pynrem jur ya ke jingbom le ke sorkar pdeng ban le hak man penkut no ya ke kami snam kepala jia ha Manipur. Mentak khandai trik naiwing arjar pulai ke jingki hanong ba silong kepala long haumot basin riang yung torot sing sim upadan laim khra hak babunut ki dekhot juga NESO kilawan manashim benta kene ke jingaki ke NESO kalong ru man pen pau ke jingbom simkhia kalor ke jinglong jingman hak jela Manipur kinong isim benta ki bagan thop ikinong elam per ki dekhot juga KSU JSU GSU FKJGP SNYF RBYF, Hito, Shillong Manipur Student Union, Kuki Student Organization Shillong, Naga Student Union, Bat Kiwi Kiwi.
The leaders from various different organizations, both in the valley and also in Chorachandpur, in the hill districts of Chorachandpur. We've also visited the relief camps in which the internally displaced people are being placed in these relief camps. And it's very sad, and we feel pity for the people, for the indigenous people of Manipur, that they have to stay to live in these relief camps, especially for the women and children, and also for the school students in which the studies has been affected. We thought that the government of India will take the initiative to bring all the stakeholders of the state of Manipur to the negotiating table so that an amicable solution can be worked out after consulting with all the stakeholders. But more than 6 months now have passed. We could not hear even a whimper from the government of India. There was a stoic silence right from the top officials of the government of India. As indigenous peoples of the Northeast, the government, generation after generation, that the government of India only gives us political injustice. But successive central governments have been denied that they are giving us political injustice. There are many instances when we think of the northeastern region, we are being made to merge with India. Manipur by force was made to merge with India. Meghalaya, through the instrument of accession, was made to annex or to accede with India. States and autonomous areas were made to merge with India. And we've seen the government of India using the draconian law, the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, against the indigenous peoples of the northeastern region. We have seen how the Indian Air Force, they bombed Mizoram during the rebellion in Mizoram. We have seen the security forces, how the atrocities they have committed in the different states of northeastern region in the name of fighting insurgency. And the government of India has done another political injustice, that is by flooding the northeastern region with illegal migrants from Bangladesh. And they even passed recently, in 2019, they passed the Citizenship Amendment Act in order to give citizenship to the illegal migrants coming from Bangladesh. All these are political injustice, and this inaction on the part of the government of India with regard to the situation, to the crisis in Manipur, is another political injustice in which the indigenous peoples of Manipur in particular and the indigenous peoples of the northeastern region in general have to face. While in Manipur, we met the governor, we even submitted a memorandum to the governor, we met with the chief minister of the state, and we have submitted memorandum to the prime minister of the country. But till today, it's very sad that the government of India has not taken any initiative. And on the part of the indigenous peoples of the northeast, different speakers have called upon the indigenous peoples of the northeast to be united. While living together, we have friction, we have disagreement, we have difference of opinion. All this is fine. We have differences, but we should try to solve our differences through negotiation, through dialogue, through a process which is peaceful. And this incident that happened in Manipur, we have consulted with all the stakeholders in Manipur, with different personalities in Manipur. They were saying, they were alleging that there is something more sinister to what that meets the eye. This is a very dangerous trend. This is a very unfortunate incident that happened in Manipur. And I feel, as NESO, we felt that the government of India has failed terribly to address the situation in Manipur. We have called upon the government of India to resolve the issue. But till today, it seems that the government of India is still turning a blind eye and a deaf ear to the sufferings of the people of Manipur. How long will this go on? How long will we allow this to carry on? The people, lives are at stake, loss of property, the students' career are at stake and being destroyed. One generation can be destroyed because of this crisis, but the government of India is not paying any attention. So NESO, with the support of all the concerned organizations, is demanding that the government of India should take the initiative to bring about a permanent peace in the state of Manipur.
Yakum kadi demonstrasi akan dijaga hak bagi jinjia bagi Islam kajian tempoh celah Manipur. Andai senjam bagi NESO kasyuk kami syuk kasih di banangkong ke bamanta kasih bila pelong kajing tham bomiti tempoh khandara om tangkata NESO kalau pelong kajing ram baper pansong perkat yak tak kajing Islam kajing yaot kajing yadum ala matang tempoh celah Manipur. Om tangkata hari kajing ram coba sambat bijirwa nagarian NESO welet baju kejat tempoh celah Manipur wanya kendu ya kita kiprarulum lakilong jingmynthi ikuki. Tidak lang kiperlok bari ikuki bagi jingmynthi kumjuk. Zaman kapor kijupet snow. Pangakwa ng ngi kakaliang kagisur ka pagkaniso berkaway. Kam sembiang kani kasih bamata. Pabisar manu pakla pat manu badai. Ikamiyang kani jaga pynksan jingdawa juno. Tadi yang kani jaga mata kolong pynrem jaga jemong snapjar nakataka silent attitude contoh sorkar India. Lada kajian pdeng contoh sorkar India. Apo jilang tahun Narendra Modi yang ejek dia apo Manipur kapani isai pakai sorkar India kaimin sim bandeng kajian Usnam coba kita cek penjuru di Manipur. Pakata kanam kur tahuntai yung isi kasapoi kapor kenjia Asam kenjia Tripura kenjia Nagaland kerja Mizoram, kerja untuk kejelang mereka kecuri. Namar pembagalong kaman, lara kenyelong bumi. Andrew Bnai Kenti, kelaya kerjanya Senam untuk kejelang Manipur. Ini jisak punya belum kena kerjanya dum baik. Andai ni ipak kaki bor sensar. Contoh sekali dia lagalong henti untuk kejelang Manipur. Ini set kelut bagi lek marna ia kiri kerja jelang zaman. Perkat yorese kasokaran dia kadon dak boipat kathong kajokka pangalak banong kadan tak haidan aja jongka kuno penyak penmadan ini kubicak untuk belum emang pokok ini nak dia berkawin. NESO na kapos nujukren ya kata common issue sa kinongsun iba long saransar namta tag engineers community ko emang pokok isu berkawin. Kata kita illegal migrants iban buhay siyang kanu isu berkawin henry. Perang jenis nanti banyak ki pandawa yang kita mekanisme kuno berkontrol di illegal migrant. Wasopsi dalam ikutman baka sorkar dia katau kapat nakawai pak kabut kuno ban aiding kuno ban enjek kuno ban warna pak kata kajingnya bam pak jingum senang perang jumi dicek dulu iman pono isi berkoi pak kani kapati isai baka kata kompak pedan yolese jong sorkar nanti pemenang dia kapak bangi kinon is ngimdai kinon dia kani kakren sai mentang kami kekeren saya dulu, kami mikren magi, masuk benong, kacingnya keputusan dia, depan palang, pak kubur, ya ke jinglong cuman tujuh keren, nak kepos. Padahal luar kata kapan tak, nak yang jadi solution, bak kene so gajai keren, bak lesak mak kami tekene kasih bermentah andai, ini persno nak kepos, bak kepor, jika saudara dia, wadir palak, bahkan lei indai masuk benong. Adon kejingong better late than never. Takam suntuk ia kata ngaso benong. Kasokan dia kacukan panu isibun kaki militant groups. Na iba ka kumulong mentang iba kasokan dia hi kakwa pepat kasusu yang kaki sinking atia. Kanamdon kuno ipak kacai pynrem wan perkhak tentang lakum gini jinjia kajia di po jala Manipur. Jelo kata kapentang ngaso benong nagriang teruti isu. Ibu yang kecing dawa bak kubur ke basah tolong. Sorkar dia akan benda kecing senang di Manipur. Terban kan sekami cuma keren. Kas NESO kalau persang ai buat pula congka. Kalau persang ban perso ban dia keren. Bak iwai bak alian kita dijat pynrem hundai. Ngoi ban bak sorkar dia ka persang pak ka kumbai bak snap jarja. Kecing dawa kita disipai lagi pau wajar, yule sigla apa yang tergilak untuk Manipur, ini tek pun tak sulit drama, kerana ini, bahkan ini kapan palang pada om, yule sigla sorkar BJP, pada nanti pau dan hi, kapan kat, pada si kadon pak dagoi pak semua beri, untuk sedang jakta jimpan yang senam, para dulum, pada dajin sedang Manipur. Pakum kata, nagariang joki suhi. Dalena ingin mana? Pakum kata akan siang. Kajala bini kejungi. Apuak ladan di kendrom kendram. Kasdam nu badan jeng subaklah. Apreng jungi. Prolog badai kuki mengetai hina nagariang joki su. Ikentu panibur kecilpat juki. Baka jinjia puan Manipur. Udin kendok pelak perut henti. Kemudian perut yang upuh kajala jungi. Bakata kadai ganuksa. Kemikwa, bakum dicat pynrem dulu. Keba empa syong pasak, ketenaroi seberang kawai. Katok ke wakmatan kalong, datang ke jinglong kawai. Ke jinglong supaya pak ke jinglong burang markalian. Ibe syarut mengkedak syarut. Yang katakan jing berkat orang hapan di umsna. Namar ke jinglong umsna markalian. Dan nampoi syakatong bangin ui bak jingkio. Coba cat pynrem maupun sendiri. Datang ke jing saki. Kajing jod, paritang jeng sekti, kajing liam, paritang jeng sekti, jeng yang keput makanya. Perhakum kena ikasi, nagarian juga seng, isau ba, asyatri juga isau ba yaitan rangka. Pandai jeng lampa sambil bijarwa, patbaro student organisation badan asyatri juga isau. Yang persang galak kayai, kuno yang kebanyakan lah, yang keban penslow sukan dia. Nama kajing yang sang tipu jelam Manipur, kada jing yang sang. Kita dipai dulu, basyong basak dan isi buruk kawai. Padahal yang lo kata kapenta, bak kedorem. Jadi so kesim dulu jam benta, bak nicu yang berjemur, bak nicu bentu, bak sorkar dia akan melei. Lada kamlei, kapeni, bak sorkar dia hi, bak shot, bak sorkar dia hi, bak ading, bak sorkar dia hi, bak bandra apa? Ini cium senam, nanti pun jalan Manipur. Mano bangkai bandong, bandru hunai kenti. Umlah bantam dia tak jinggung senang. Lakam dan di Asia dan Ispay kiswar gidan pagkili kumpamala panganamnet bakong kata kita disupay kiswar kinang laban tiyan kadon ni sundan tayo kabanta lata ka jingong Islam hangti kanang yajur kajiya punya hangti kanang yami nakasni naso manong barok kajing kli kabalet sekarang dia badai maka berabak kli ya kajing duno dikumesti bayului kajing todno kapure budi kisama.
Generally, we think that this will, it will subside in a matter of a week or two. But we cannot imagine that as time passes, it could snowball into such a prolonged and sustained conflict that has taken place in a beautiful state of Manipur for the last 7 months. We do agree that this ethnic clashes has taken place and is taken place in Manipur before also, on many occasions also, but the intensity and sustainability of the conflict that has taken place as of now and as of today is something that we cannot imagine that we can be, so fratricidal among us that we, the tribal or Northeast community, we can have so much hatred for each other. That is very sad. It is what is adding more to the tragic incidents is the rendering of homelessness to lakhs of people, either from the Kuki or from the Meitei community. Means lakhs of them have become homeless, and as reported, women are being molested and women are being raped. That is not acceptable in this, so to say, the age of enlightenment. We all stand in condemnation of all those acts of atrocities, be it in whatever intensity or degree. Having said, put forward our point of view and to express our speech and our intention and our thoughts that immediate peace need to be restored in the beautiful state of Manipur among the tribal groups of Manipur. And it is sad to say also that, as I have said earlier, this ethnic clashes in Manipur is a recurring phenomenon, but previous government, be it the state government or the central government, have handled the situations in the most appropriate way. But as of now, the existing dispensation, be it the state government or the central government, has not really taken the measure necessary to subside the situation in Manipur. On the contrary, it seems that there is a bigger, so to say, communal games and communal politics being played by the institutions who are having the powers to control the situation in Manipur. Without naming any religious denomination or religious group, but as an observer, far away from Manipur, we can feel there is every tendency that the question that needs to be asked here is how can the conflict in Manipur sustain and prolong to so many months, and also at the same time with the greater intensity as days and months passes. The question that we need to ask is about the sustainability of the conflict. Has this the issue that has ignited the situation in Manipur, as it is visible to all of us, we say that because the Meitei, they are demanding the scheduled tribe status, and the Kuki, they are demanding a separate administrative setup. But that is not the real issue. There is the hidden issue. There is the issue which is being played from somewhere else that has really prolonged and sustained the division and the conflict in Manipur. So, as a president of the HNIF, I stand here to condemn all activities, all atrocities that has happened, especially to the children, to their future, because a conflict-ridden society cannot do justice to the students, to the youth, to the children who are seeking for a better career for the future. And a conflict-ridden society, particularly a violent conflict-ridden society, is not safe for the dignity of the women folks also in that part of Northeast. So we condemn and we do not appreciate any such incidents or any such event that has taken place in Manipur. And at the same time, we put an appeal to all the right-thinking citizens, all the right-thinking people from the Manipur, the Meitei and the Kuki community to bring their minds together, because consuming ourselves by fighting among ourselves won't really serve us, because as indigenous tribal of Northeast, we have other enemies to deal with than killing among ourselves.
The incident happened in Manipur. We urge all our brothers and sisters belong to Kuki and Meitei that please maintain peace in the state, because we have seen revenge, hate is not the solution, but the solution is only peace among ourselves. We should eat the meaning. Since all of you are here, you must remember one thing. There's a word said, blood is thicker than water. As a Northeast indigenous tribal and a citizen of the Northeast, we have to maintain this. Otherwise, revenge will lead only a difference between the two communities. We have seen in the social media and different news what happened in Manipur. But I won't pinpoint at anybody, because we have seen how the Indian government neglect our Northeast people. If the Indian government want, within a few minutes, within a few seconds, they can change and they can bring peace into Manipur. But no, they have a big heart to pass the bill of the Citizen Amendment Act. But to solve the problem in Manipur, they didn't even want to raise this issue. So we urge the Indian government to look at this matter, otherwise it will turn ugly. So we are there for our brother and sister of the Northeast. So with these few words, thank you very much.
That the incident that happened there, it should not be. We feel very sad to see that our brothers and sisters of the Northeast region was faced with difficulties at this hour of time. We as brothers and sisters of the Northeast, we should be united. We should stand each other side by side, as we know that this incident that happened is just because of some hidden agenda from somebody else. We have found that the central government has been quiet with this incident. And in this 2-3 weeks, you have seen that the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, is condemned with the incident that happened in Israel and in Palestine. And he doesn't say a few words regarding the problem in the Manipur. We hope that the government of Manipur to stabilize this incident and no casualties, the the ill-aged person has facing difficulties from time to time. We hope that each and everyone in the Northeast, especially we will stand united, and we should pray that peace should be in Manipur and all in the Northeast. Within these few words, thank you so much.
We feel the pain the same way like the other community feels. The other community feels maybe more or less, but we from the home state, we feel more. We feel sad. We feel so sorry for our brothers and sisters that we cannot do anything. But we can at least pray to God that these longings of peace be prevailed soon. But this peace cannot be prevailed alone by the speech, by such demonstration, but by our action we have to. We have to let the government, state government or the central government must know that we are also a part of India. If not, then what are you doing right now? The brothers, the sisters, the mothers, the fathers, the small kids, the youths are being displaced. They are becoming homeless. No educations are given. They are staying in the relief camp. And this is not just for one community, for what the community is talking about. We concern for the whole Manipur. I am here, not just for Meitei, but for Manipur. That includes the whole of the religions or the particular ethnic groups that exist in Manipur. We really condemn the attitude, the behavior of the government, the competent authority. Why can't they solve the problem? Yes, saying is easy. How long it will go on? Since from May. So shall we say this government is the competent authority? As my personal view, I should say no, because of their action. Come with a solution. Bring the border communities to a dialogue. It's time for reconciliation. It's time for compassion. Not to blame one another. Stop saying the full parts from one community to another community and then burning the fire more. Don't put fuel to the fire. For all the communities, and I'm very much thankful today that apart from the weekdays, the busy schedules of students, different dignitaries, different members are coming here to stand for Manipur. And here in Shillong, we are trying our best not to have any kind of violence. That is our promise. And we consider that being here is not just for creating a problem for one community, but it's for the whole region. So maybe a problem arises, we can solve it out. We can solve it out together. We can come together instead of blaming one another. There must be a solution. So let's find out the solution, and then the government. Why we have to say the government? Because they are the authority now. If they don't do, if they cannot do, then give us the power. We will solve it out. Why is so incompetent? Because we feel the sadness, we feel the sorrows that our mother, fathers, our brotherhood, sisterhood are living there. We can feel it, we understand it. Though we cannot be physically be available there, but from the heart, it's pinching. It just pains. We feel that. So this painful must be removed away sooner or later. Otherwise,
the primary objective of any government is to protect the rights of the people, to serve the people. But now we have seen that the central government has not taken any positive steps to neutralize or control the situation out there in Manipur. We all know the conflict starts in May 3rd, 6 months have been passed. And even right now also many people, youngsters, young kids, all men, women have been spending a very, very sad life, so to say. There are thousands of people who have been displaced and they are right now confined in concentrated camps. More than 200 villages have been burned, uprooted, and more than 200 people have been killed. And thousands of students have been left astray. They are dropped out from school or colleges because of the non-functioning of the institution. So, even the situation has been up to the peak level, but the central government has remained a meek spectator. They are busy with certain things. They are busy with outside the state, like Israel has been in conflict with Palestine. They are concerned with all those external things, not concerning the situation out there in Manipur. So we are so shocked because of the negligence or because of the ignorance of the central government for not gathering the demands made by the citizens of the people living in Manipur. We want peace, but to let peace prevail, there are several situations that has to be met. There's so many complex situations happening in Manipur that disallows peace to prevail in Manipur, which I would like all of you to do a research on how peace cannot be brought into Manipur. Because of the underlying situation that happens in Manipur, peace is not prevailing in Manipur. So for all this underlying or hidden agenda, when it is exposed or when it is solved, we hope that peace will be prevailing in Manipur. As the previous speaker have already mentioned, if the central government is very serious or concerned about this conflict, they can control, they can neutralize within a day or also. This shows that they are not concerned about the life of the people in Manipur. This clearly concludes that they just think the people of Northeast as seconds. What we are concerned is, especially the youngsters, the dropout students who are living in concentration camps, relief camps, who has a very bad life, where they have no more future. Not only in concentrated relief camps, there are so many students who are dropped out because of the non-functioning of the state government. So what we really want is the involvement of the central government in containing and neutralizing the situation. They have sent thousands and thousands of rapid action force. They have sent thousands and thousands of rapid action force, but no positive result has been seen. No positive outcome has happened. So what we want is direct involvement of the central government. The Home Minister came in the month of June and he has promised the community that I'll bring peace within 15 days. But it's already 4 months gone and no solution has been.
Our support the NESO for peace and restoration against in our sister state Manipur, and both the community crisis is still going on, still 7 months, and the government has not taken yet. Not only the government, central government also included, they are keeping silent and not taking any action. Here I do stand here like to send a message to the central government. What I can do is just to send a message to the central government. I'm not in the place of Manipur. What I can do for them is to just send a message to the central government. If they don't know how to solve the problem, I just want to tell them how to solve the problem. Just 3 points. Both the state and central government are silent and not taking action in the state. The situation has gone out of control and there seems to be not help to violence and class. Here are some things that need to be done for bringing back peace in Manipur. What Mara student or on behalf of Northeast, what we want is to bringing back peace and harmony in Manipur. Here are some things that need to be done for bringing back peace in Manipur. Point number 1 is we need to first listen to demand of both communities separately. We need to then bring them in front of each other and try to make things work. Point number 2, an amicable dialogue assuring both communities of their demand being fulfilled to be done. Number 3, a separate administration for both cookies and Métis are to be made for functioning of state. Number 4, equal representation of both communities in all aspects. Political, economic, and social to be done. This can be done by reserving 30 seats for cookies and 30 seats for Métis for equality. This can be done by the people in the state and the government at level, local, state, and central. The government has to be held accountable as to try to some proper action on the same. The citizens need to come together and help Manipur as much as possible. So as let's be united and diverse country. India is a secular state. There is a peace and religion. For the last, I do request to the central government, please bring them back peace and harmony in Manipur. Thank you.